Real place. It's Neca's Real Talk from a Real Place. What's up, people? This is Nika Real Talk from a Real Place. I am doing my podcast. This is Season 6, Episode 7, and today's topic is being misunderstood. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a lot of people going to be like, you know what? That's the truth. Let me clean my glasses, people, so I can see y'all as good as I need to see y'all. Because this be me. I can't see without my glasses. Oh, my goodness, I can't see without my glasses. It's so crazy because I remember I had a boyfriend. And he got mad at me. So, the Negroid... or the nigga, whichever one you want to call him. He took my glasses, and I was like, I can't see. So don't play with my glasses, okay? Do not play with my glasses. But anyway, I come to you to talk to you all about being misunderstood. Now, I do apologize by not really doing my podcast as much as I should, but this is the first one for 2026. Hey. Back that bounce, back that bounce. So, it's been a lot going on with me, spiritually, mentally. I've been under attacks. And I come against them in Jesus' name. Amen. The blood is over my life. Jesus covers me. I'm cool. So, I normally have my books, and I do tell y'all about Black Girls Are Pretty Sweet, Sweet Dreams. It's a book written by me and my daughter. You can find it on Amazon. Look up Brooklyn Hayes, or you can put my name in, Shanika Curtis. And I also have the Journal to Victory to help you journal and get through the things that you have been going through. So, now, like I said, let's get down to business. Hey, and I want to say to everybody, hey, because I'm going to be in the middle of these topics. And one thing about me, I'm going to let you know. If I don't finish my train of thought, I will be trying to figure out what I was talking about. But hello, everyone. Welcome. What's your question before I get started? Ari, what is your question before I get started? Okay, so she's not saying anything, or this person's not saying anything. All right, so questions and answer will have to be at the end of the portion because, again, I have to do my podcast and talk about, some things that I have experienced recently. Hey, already said hey to everybody, so y'all could just let them know on the thread. Hey, she said hey. So again, being misunderstood. So, sometimes we think we are understood by people that love us. But those are the people, I think I should put on the scarf. I'm in this basement, y'all. I'm cold. I'm a little bit cold. Y'all, my Taurus shirt, though. Y'all know, gang. Y'all know how it is. So, people will tend to act like they understand you, but they totally don't understand you. And that's perfectly fine. But as for me, you all, I've told you all many times, I'm with the Taurus gang. Taurus gang, okay? Taurus, and it's not just like, so many people are into zodiacs and things of that nature, and that's perfectly fine. That is not my case. I'm going to have to bring this sunshine blanket on down too, y'all. It's a little chilly out here. I cut the heat off because it was really cold upstairs. I mean, hot upstairs, and downstairs is really cold. So that's why I'm putting this on now. So again, back to what I was talking about. So you think people that known you for years and years, that they will understand you. They will understand what you're saying, when you're saying it, and why you're saying it. On the other hand, you know, people can be very judgmental of who you are. But I serve notice today and let you all know. Don't let people change who you are. Don't let people tell you you're negative or you're this or you do that because they feel some type of way about you. You have to be authentically you. And I think that's where, you know, a lot of things are like, say for instance, I got into a really I'm trying to find my Skittles, y'all. So I could taste the rainbow while I tell y'all what's going on. Make sure you all subscribe my page. I really appreciate it. Tell your friends and everybody else. Your girl on here. Okay. So, I was talking to, you know, I'm always the strong friend, cousin, sister, whatever there is. I'm always that strong person. But when I got flaws or I got something that I'm going through, people, they totally, thank you, Ariana. I appreciate that, doll. I'm having my ghetto moment right now, y'all. Eating some Skittles. Trying to taste the rainbow, y'all. So, I think I need to get some water. I should be a model girl. Shay. I do it. I swear I would do it. I would really do it. So, let me get a sip of water now. I'll be right back. Yes. Thank you. These nails are done by Anza. Nails by Anza. She's in Displays. Oh, I had to shout my girl out because she did it. Normally I go to my cousin, and I then had another person I was going to named Tiff. They are both amazing black nail techs, but I ended up with Anza, who I really adore and grateful that she was able to do something. Because, baby, I got to bitter. But thank you, Ariana. But if you have any feedback on how I can start modeling, baby, I'm down. Okay? And I'm going to say, you better work. Cover girl. Work it, girl, to the squirrel. Oh, my goodness. Yes. All right, so being misunderstood. Now, I do have mental diagnosis that I have shared with you all before. I have 5 mental health diagnoses, and I have been working in the mental health department for 14 years as well. In my experience of working with mental health clients, it could be a lot. It could be a lot to deal with. But, again, my name is Coach Neca. You can find me on IG. Also, if you want, you can subscribe this page too so that you can see my name. But my name is Neca. But I like to go by Coach Neca. Or my comedian name is Westside Neca, that motherfucking girl. And then my poetry name is Neca the Soul Sister. So those are different names. Thank you, Ariana. I really appreciate you, beautiful. Being misunderstood, it's a lot. You know, I don't allow people to talk down to me. Like, who you talking to? This a whole bougie West Sider right here. Like, I'm from the trenches. Don't get me wrong. I'm from the trenches. We came from Rockwell Garden Projects. But at the same time, just because I came from the trenches don't mean that I didn't excel in life, okay? I shared a couple of months ago with the juvenile kids of my personal testimony of God giving me another chance. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But I can't lose my train of thought because I forget. Um, but I love you all. I really appreciate you all chiming in, looking in, all that good stuff. You all are amazing. I just want y'all to know that on this Saturday morning. So, so I went to juvenile. I testified of how God gave me a second chance in that very same building. Um, I am a Taurus, so me being a Taurus is like I'm very protective of people that I love only. Okay, I'm very protective. I don't like to see people being bullied. That is a major trigger for me because when I was younger, I just saw, so many people that were being bullied and stuff like that. And I'll try to take up for the person because I'm like, come on, man, leave them alone. Like, I just never liked that. And people are, well, thank you, Winter. So, with that being said, when people are being bullied, and my daughter just shared with me recently that she was bullied in 6th grade. Now, had she told her mama, y'all know the rest. Thug life, y'all know the rules. Would you stay true? In my pop voice. So, no, I couldn't stop. I'm so ghetto. I promise y'all, these the last one I'm eat. I'm just being authentically me. I said that all. So, she shared with me that in 6th grade somebody was messing with her. But my kids, if they're being bullied, they don't want to tell me. And here's the reason why. I go from 0 to 1,000 really quickly. And that's part of my diagnosis. I spaz. I really spaz when, I feel like somebody's messing with someone that I love. My daughter is such a sweet soul. She's going through, well, she brought this out after a situation that happened with her father. I'm going through a divorce right now, so, things is a lot on kids. I never wanted to really kind of be at this point in my life because I really always looked at, how my boy suffered during my first divorce. Now, I've been married 2 times. The first time I was married, I was 19 years old. My baby daddy had got killed in the streets when I was 18. My son turned 1 the day after he was killed. And it was just a lot to take on. My heart was hurting. Everything about me was hurting. So that's why I'm very protective over the people I love. Now, me and my son, that is 25, he'll be 26 this year. We're not talking because of a miscommunication. So thank you. All right, moving on. So, with that being said, I just noticed that I've been through a lot in my life. Um, I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna share any names with people, but I will tell y'all my story. When I was 5 years old to 10-year-old, I was molested by somebody that was very close to me. Very close to me. I didn't share it with a lot of people because I felt ashamed. I felt like if I So one thing about predators, which I call bullying as well, they will make you think you're going to get in trouble for their things that they're doing. That's not how any of this goes. So he told me if I was to tell, then thank you, winner. But I'm a lot better than I used to be. Um, I've been through that. I had to go through life. I joined a gang. I became a gang banger, all in the streets. But again, when I had my son, I was like, you know what? I got to leave that life alone because I want my son to see me to live for a long time. I don't want to continue to live life like this. And that's why I say a lot of times people misunderstand me because they don't know all the hell I've been through. They don't know all of the things that I had to do to get to this point in my life. I mean, it takes a lot of work. And yet, I'm still a ratchet mess, okay? God is still working on me. Like the song said, please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. Period. Okay? Period, Pooh. So, I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of people. I stopped being with people who didn't want. I stopped going where I was tolerated and not celebrated. And that's perfectly fine too. Don't be around people who tolerate you. Be around people who celebrate you. And this is why. Because if you a player hater, you going to automatically just be hating. Because I'm 42 years old. I know y'all like, 42. Yeah, I'm 42. Look at that. Cute, 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 cute. All over. I think I need to, y'all excuse me for going like my grandma used to go. Going places my grandma used to go to get my stuff now. Gotta put a little lip on, okay? That lip, it's the lip for me. And I have to wear organic products. I can't wear nothing else. I think. But these are so good. This is Mineral Fusion. This one is called Coyote. Coyote. So, I know my parents don't really like me to share their story, but my parents were drug addicts. Not saying that they took away from my life because I didn't see my mom a lot of times when we didn't have that much food, push her plate back and say, you can have it. So she didn't have anything to eat. And she said, I'll be fine. I look cute for 42. Hey, dirty hairy. I look cute for 42, baby. You should see me when I'm 43. I'm going to be even cuter, okay? My birthday, April the 25th, y'all. If y'all want to send me gifts, y'all know I love gifts, okay? I just want y'all to know that. I love gifts. So, like I said, my parents were on drugs. My dad was in and out of, I'll just say society. In and out of society. But y'all know what I'm talking about because he don't be wanting to talk about that stuff either. And he don't want me to be telling people his business because he's very private. But I don't care about that. This is my story. I'm not trying to down my parents because I love them and I thank God for them. I thank God for our experiences that we had and all of those things. So what really, like I said, going through that, my grandmother was the strongest person I've ever met in my life. And I'll tell you why. She had to drop out of school when she was in 6th grade. This was in Mississippi. She had to take care of her siblings while her mother and dad went pick cotton at the time so that the family can have something to eat. Then she got her own family. And after she got her own family, she had 8 kids. She ended up leaving Mississippi, coming to Chi-Illy. Ooh, my city. Hey. So my origin is from Mississippi, but I have never been to Mississippi, baby, because they say it's too many snakes over there. I don't got time for no snakes, okay? So my grandma, she took care of her kids. She took care of her nieces and nephews. She took care of her grandkids. I had an aunt that was a prostitute, and my grandmother began to take in her kids and start adopting them. Um, she left when my aunt got killed in March of 1996. She left behind 6 kids. So my grandmother and my aunt were basically like taking turns taking care of the kids. Um, but my grandma, when I was staying with her, when my mom would leave, she would say, "You don't take her with you," because my mom was in an abusive relationship for 9 years. So with her being in a relationship for 9 years, it was just a lot. It was a lot to take on. It was a lot to do, and there was a lot going on. So I'm one of them people. I've seen my mom go outside in the wintertime, because you know Chicago does have winters. Baby, we actually having a bad one right now. My mom would put on sunglasses. And one day we went to the store, and she was walking out the store. And the man says to me, "Why does your mother wear those glasses in the wintertime?" I said, "You should probably ask my mom, because I don't want to, intrude in her business or anything of a sort." Um, and he was like, "She's too beautiful to go through the things she's going through," which was true. Very true, very true, very true. And y'all know this nigga real talk from a real place, so I keep it 100. I keep it a buck, okay? Um, and so, that I went through that. I went through being raped. I've been raped several times when I was younger. My life, baby, y'all, what I look like is nothing compared to what I've been through. That's why I don't give my heart fully to people, because I feel like people will fail you. They'll act like you never did anything for them. They'll act like you never was there for them. And I'm gonna share this in light of my siblings. Recently, I heard from my siblings. Um, it's the two, my sister and my brother, who is in prison. So first, my sister says that she don't want to get into a fight when she goes out with me. I don't do things like that. The only way I would end up in a fight with someone is somebody does something to me, or push me, or hit me, or touch me in any way possible. Other than that, I'm going to talk my ish, and I'm going to walk on by in my Isaac Haynes voice, okay? So that was one thing. I was like, what? What does she mean? So this is what my brother's telling me. So then the next thing you know, like I said, I'm always the strong person. So when the strong person has to vent, nobody wants to listen to me. So they began to think like, oh, she just got negativity around her. I do not delight in being around nothing negative. If I feel like somebody is negative close to me, I'm going to fall so far back and be done. I don't have time to explain who I am as a person. And it's very obvious that my own siblings don't even know me. Now, my brother, who's out, he does. But he'll listen. And then he'll be like, "Well, I know you ain't gonna listen to me, because I don't listen to nobody but God." So people will begin to say things like my brother, he was on the phone. He was like, he's in jail. He's on the phone. He's like, "Well, you always got something going on." Every time I call you, I say, "You know what? If that's the way you want to approach me, sir, after I've done everything for you legally, I have done your clemency stuff. I have helped you with other stuff that you needed, statements for judges, all of that stuff. But when I did that, I wasn't toxic. So now, all of a sudden, I'm toxic. And let me tell you about people who call me toxic. And this is just a farewell to them all. If you feel that I am toxic in any shape, form, or fashion, you don't have to call me. You don't have to be with me. You don't have to be around me. You don't have to see me. And it is what it is. I don't sweat anybody to go anywhere with me. I ask people to hang. If they don't want to hang, I'm good. I don't want any more new friends because after this experience that I'm about to tell y'all about, y'all gonna be like, whoa, this is crazy. So, I would rather be to myself. And right now is a time for me to just be to myself. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I need to just be to myself for right now. So I can mentally get myself prepared for whatever God has for me. And so, like I said, I have people that I could talk to, but right now I don't even want to talk to people. I just want to kind of focus on what I need to. Hi, howdy, partner. Acan. Happy Saturday as well. Yeah, so yeah, people would say, "Are you toxic? You're this, that," but technically, it's just a misunderstanding. Because if I can't vent to you, then why do you vent to me? People think about themselves. They don't think about other people. I'm not like that. I'm very selfless. I will help whoever I can help. I will support anybody I can support if I have that thing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry that you're having that problem. You can always come back and watch this as well, Winter Block. But it has just been a lot going on lately, and like I said, at this point, I'm kind of saying to myself, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to hang out. I want to do this." I'm not gonna do anything with people. I'm gonna stop sharing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go to things by myself, which I have done before. Like, I am an extrovert, but I'm also an introvert. So I'm an introvert that can turn extroverted. Okay. So when I go places, I don't need nobody to go with me. If you feel as though like I'm that type of person and I'm gonna cause havoc in your life, don't be around me. If you feel like you can't, like I can't vent to you, but you wanna always vent to me, don't vent to me. Don't talk to me. Matter of fact, don't call me. And that's how I feel about my brother that's in prison. It's like he went into this whole thing, but my mom always trying to take up for everybody. And I just actually started back talking to my mom because she said that she wanted me to know that she loves me. But again, it's hard to see that people love you when they treat you wrong. If you love people, you're not going to mistreat them in any way. And, like I said, life can be a miscommunication because people thinking you're supposed to be receptive of them, but they're not receptive of you. Don't let nobody play those games with you. Don't let nobody play with your mind. Don't let nobody play with your thoughts, your heart, or anything. If it is something that is bad, walk away immediately. Walk away. And that is why I am getting a divorce, because not to bad or shame him, because he has been very helpful to me in the midst of this thing. And he has also given me a goddamn headache as well. But if you are authentic, everybody's not going to be receptive to you. Everybody's not going to support you. They want to support you when they see you blow up your way, and they be like, whoa, she up there getting money. Getting that money on it, okay? So, whatever your goals is, whatever your dream is, don't let that be a miscommunication. Know what you want to do in this life. Know what you want to do and do it, okay? Because people, I'm telling you, if you listen to what people say, you'll be cuckoo. One bird that flew over the cuckoo nest, okay? Don't always listen to people because everybody is not for you. Everybody is not for you. Everybody is not meant to be your friend. Even though sometimes we crave to have friends, everybody is just not that person for you. And you have to be okay with that. And if you're okay with that, then you just let it know. Let it be known. So, quick story, really quick, before I go. I basically was having a breakdown. It's a breakdown on Saturday, last Saturday. And somebody kept calling me, FaceTime. I'm like, who is this? So it's one of the poet people that not to make poet look bad, because I love poet. I love the press, all of them. They are amazing. But this person was from the Wisconsin chapter. She decided, first she asked me my full name, which I don't give nobody my full name unless I have to. Because what you want my government name for? What you trying to do? My credit shot. Don't do it. Okay. So that was that. Then, when we get to the gas station, she goes, oh, you deleted me off your Facebook? I said, I deleted everybody that told me they was coming to my show. You a fool. Living room, comedy and poetry, open mic. Okay, so if that was the case, I would have just not even did it. But I look good on the carpet. I don't care what y'all say. Baby, I'm prepared for my movie star roles, okay? Walk down the red carpet, honey, and don't you stop, okay? I'll be my own stylist because I know how to dress, okay? When I put it on, I put it on. So this person was like, well, after she got my address, she's like, well, you can come and get me. She was like, and we can actually do something tomorrow. So we supposed to be going to a gospel brunch, but we did not go. So she gets mad at me because I come and pick her up at 4, and we get there about 5-ish. The people said they weren't even ready. People was upstairs eating. She totally just like upset. I guess she's a perfectionist. I don't know how. What a herpes simplex one on your lip. So I don't know how you're a perfectionist, because there's no way you've been let that stay there. Okay? And you got a bad taste of something. Don't know what it is. I ain't in your business. But so I took her to the place, which, like I said, she was trying to correct me and tell me what word I was saying. I don't like, let me tell y'all something. That's the miscommunication. People think I'm receptive all the time of what they got to say. I don't operate like that. You are not going to sit there and tell me what to do like I'm your little kid. Baby, you younger than me. How is you trying to tell me what to do? My oldest is almost like 10 years younger than you. So what did you want? Is you cool? Obviously not. So, with that being said, it was just a horrible situation. So, everybody knew I had deleted them already. And I just told my president, because somebody showed him the post I made. I said, I'm going to show him now. I don't know why they did that, whatever. But my whole thing is this. If you respect me, I respect you. I don't need to be around people. I don't even really like people that are not nice. The only people I like is nice people. If you're mean, you're rude, all of that stuff, I'm gonna go at you head to toe. Okay? We gonna be on it. Squabble up. Squabble up. That's what Kendra said. We're gonna squabble up now. But back in the shy, we say square up, nigga. Square up. So So like I said, um, so I was in a lesbian. I guess I was in a lesbian relationship I did not know about. Cause she got really mad, and then she was like, can you send me the 40 back because I'm going home in the morning. I said, I thought we was going to the show. She goes, no, I no longer want to be a part of this friendship relationship, whatever the hell she called it. I give zero fucks. Okay, so this probably my last time you will hear me talking about it. And I move on. I say okay, and then I had to let her have it because I wrote a poem about her. I don't like people. So first of all, I don't like people just jumping into my space all willy nilly. Okay, you have to get to know me, get to see who I am as a person, and go from there. I think the miscommunication with everybody, they think like I'm this soft person that will not regulate. I'll regulate. And I'm not as soft as y'all think. So that is that. Like I said, I was ended up in a lesbian relationship I didn't even know I was in. Um, and also like, you know, I had a friend that, would call and stuff like that and we would hang out. But, I guess he kind of got upset about the fact that I'm still married. I can't force this judge to get I asked the judge the next day we come. I said, can we get a divorce that day? I just want to be done. Because divorces are draining. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm giving y'all all the ghetto ad niggas today. But, yeah, it's like, like, people want you when they want you. And that's the miscommunication with life. We're going to experience miscommunication. But when you figure out that it was miscommunication, can you come back and authentically tell this person how you feel, why you feel the way that you do? That's part of therapy. Therapy is not just you going to a therapist and saying, oh, therapist, help me, heal me. No, you have to do the work. Now, I was trying to do some of the work with my therapist, but I got tired. It was draining to me because it's like me trying to be like a fake person that I'm not. And I like to be real on every aspect, and that's just me. But yeah, it has been a roller coaster. Like I say, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not looking for nobody. The people who belong in my life, I'm glad you're back, winner. Hey, girl. And so, it's just going to be me doing what I need to do because I really, 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 like I said, miscommunication happens when people don't understand you. Like for my siblings to be like, oh, she's so toxic and all this other stuff. My sister said that. And then, talking about she didn't want to go out with me. And my brother, every time I call, you always talking about something. You know what? Sir, don't even call my phone no more. I will see if I can get my $30 back from ICDC college, okay? Because you... Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm yawning.com. But again, always make sure that you communicate with people effectively so that you don't have to worry about miscommunications destroying your life. Always be you. Don't let nobody change you. Because people wants to do that in the society. They want, oh, yeah, I'll change her this way. I'll make her this way. Baby, that's not your place. Stay in your place. Okay? Ace is the place. Would you stay in your place, all right? So I tell that to you all to say, I know a lot of you may be younger than me, but always be you. Always be you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not doing a great job being you. Don't let someone mentally abuse you and make you feel like, oh, I deserve this. No, you don't. You don't deserve that. You deserve to be loved properly. And if people can't love you properly and communicate with you properly, guess what? Deuces. Okay, that's what you got to tell them. Tell them deuces. So, again, I thank y'all for tuning in to this podcast, Season 6, Episode 7, Miscommunication. And the Coach Neca Corner, you are more valuable than you can ever imagine. There's so many gifts and so many talents. And I like the parable of the gifts and the talents in the Bible because it truly tells you about. Yo, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna go sleep after this podcast. Thank you, Red Bannon. How you doing? Yeah, you're going to have to tell people how you feel. Don't let people put you down. Don't let people make you feel low. Don't let people make you feel like you're less than. Know your worth and put tax on it. And that's all I got to say from Neca's Real Talk, from a real place. It's been great. Thank you all for showing up. I love y'all. I thank y'all for being my audience. I thank you all for doing. I'm also going to start on Sundays doing You a Foo comedy, living room comedy, and poetry by the fireplace. That's going to be what I'm start doing. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Show up. It's going to be a live. I make sure it's live so you all can come on and chime in. And I really appreciate you all because I wouldn't have lives if you all didn't show up. Okay. So I really appreciate you all. I love you all. I hope that you all have a prosperous weekend, prosperous week, and a prosperous year. Okay? Because whatever God has for you, that's that. Bobo, no, I'm not Nigerian. So I'll probably put the picture up later. But someone, I work with like a lot of Africans. And one of my good African friends, she told me she went to Ghana. She hadn't been in a long time. And when she came back, she said to me, "You look like the women from Ghana." And I said, "Really?" So my pastor, he went to Ghana. He got a picture. And lo and behold, when I tell you that picture looks like me, it looks like I'm from Ghana. So I'm going to start doing my research to find exactly where we was. But I do, one trip I want to go to in Africa is Ghana because I want to go to the door of no return, what slavery was. Because they're trying to erase history, black history. And you can't erase it. It happened to us. It was trauma. They treated us like we weren't shit. It is all of that. And why are you trying to erase it? So you don't have to let the future kids know that how their parents were protesting with Martin Luther King and how they got sprayed with water hoses and dog sick. It was just crazy. Black history is black history. It is what it is. Can't nobody ever take that away from us. We know where we came from. We knew that our ancestors were slaves. And that's just that. And that's what you teach your kids. So they can know. And they can teach their kids. So they can know. And the information continues. Really, Winter? I would love for you to follow me on my Coach Neca page. And send me some pictures in the inbox. Because that would be really, really nice to see. I would love to see the door of no return pictures. So you all can follow me, like I said, on Coach Neca. That's CoachNeca on IG. Also, I'm not going to spell it, but I'll put it in the description or something. But Westside Neca, that motherfucking girl, that's my comedy page. Or if you see some things on my Coach Neca page that's from my Westside Neca page, you'll figure it out. Then we got Black Girls Are Pretty, Sweet Sweet Dreams. And then my other, that's all the pages I have. And like I said, subscribe to this page. And winner, you could do it. If you have an IG, all you got to do is look up, just like my name is spelled on here. It's spelled like that on there as well. So hopefully you can. If not, I'll just look for some and go from there. But thank you all. I love you all. It's been great. And again, thank you for tuning in to Neca's Real Talk from a real place. Hey. Like that. Love, peace, and just let your soul glow. Smooches.